Hello, my name's Chris, this is Blue Kraken Gaming, and welcome back to Frostpunk, where if you are enjoying the series, I would ask that you please consider leaving a like, a comment or a subscription. Any or all help the channel grow and help get this out in front of other people, so thank you very, very much to those of you that do that. Now, in our last episode, we were confronting the Londoners and dealing with the descent in our ranks, where we've got some of our population that are wanting to leave and head back to London because, you know, it's so attractive to try and trek back through this icy wilderness. But other than that, we've got a few exploration parties going out, as you can see, heading towards a fishing village, heading towards a shrouded cave. This is the one I'm excited for, though. This is a little work crew that we've got here that's going to set up in Tesla City and be sending us back steam cores all the time, which I'm really looking forward to. So let's get that clock ticking. Why are we turned off? Closed it this time of day. That's fine, because we're just about entering the end of a day. So let's fast forward. Oh, whoa. We've got the shrines built, which is good. That helps with hope. These guys are set up. Build your outpost. There you go. Sending one steam core every day. Beautiful. Okay. How are we looking on temperature? So we are keeping we're keeping everything where everyone's living pretty toasty at the moment, actually. It is cold overnight, but no one's working here at the moment, so those are all okay. Yeah, because those steam hubs, yeah, are only open during working hours. Our coal is definitely doing well. We are definitely in the positive on that. So we're doing well, and what's even nicer is we're not relying on these coal mines here. We are just making use of a couple of steam coal thumpers and people picking it up off the ground. We've got most people working. We've got 9 people that currently aren't doing anything, but that's going to hopefully increase a little bit as we get on with some of our tech. What are we doing? Oh, we're currently unlocking tier 5 tech. Right, here we go. We've got another temperature drop in here. Oh, what do we got? Food theft. Someone has stolen 46 food rations from the stockpiles. People are saying that it was the Londoners gathering supplies for their journey. It seems ridiculous the idea of leaving for London is gaining traction. Well, we're not going to let them get after this. We're going to send people out to get the stolen food. We're not going to leave them be. That just seems daft, because they're effectively stealing from the city. Okay, Faithkeeper succeeded. Nice. Okay. Yeah. This temperature drop is going to worry me a little bit. People abandon the Londoners. Good, they're trending down. The first Londoners are convinced to stay. Sir, several of the people who wanted to flee to London have decided to trust you and stay. They say that your recent decisions have convinced them that there is hope for us yet. I should blink in here, so hope so. Okay. But we're about to go down to minus 60. Here we go. So we're now down to livable instead of comfortable. I mean, the temple's comfortable, but houses have dropped. Okay, that's fine, because we're not using the overdrive at the moment. I've kind of kept ahead on the curve by making sure that... Hang on. Right, now it's work time. How are these buildings? They are okay. Ooh, these are chilly during work time. We want to turn those on then. Because I do not want people getting cold, basically. Right, you're telling me that the storage is maxed. Right, now I've turned all those heaters on. We're still doing really well. Okay, how are we up here? Chilly in the steamworks, and we have got actual people working there. Okay, let's pause that for a second while we have a think. So we've now got all of the different upgrades. So let's get... Let's get... Not worried about the boosted scout sleds. Not worried about the injectors. Doing well on food there. I think actually we do just go for the power. Yeah. Get that. We are going to want a steam hub over here, because I want to keep those engineers warm. That sawmill. Is anyone working that sawmill? Yes, they are. That also has the heater on. Otherwise it is freezing and too cold to even work there. So you guys can have a steam hub. Anywhere else? I might need to put one out in this direction as well. Okay. We've got a book where we can put down in the Book of Laws. What do we have here? Evening prayers, field kitchens. Raises the temperature of nearby workplaces by 1 level, and you can have... Oh, I'll have to build 2 field kitchens. I mean, that just seems like a good idea, raising the temperature of 2 areas. The House of Healing. Treats gravely ill and gives... I don't like the idea of this. This is faith healing, and I'm not convinced that's going to work. However, field kitchen, happy with that. So, let's get a couple of field kitchens down. So we'll put one there. And then, yeah, we'll put one here as well. Because that's our coal industry. That's keeping that going. So, set time going again. There we go. Okay. What have we got? The Breath of Hope. Sir, people have started to leave personal charms and beads and written prayers at the shrines as votive offerings. It seems to help keep them spirits high up in these trying times. Excellent. Glad to hear that. We've got our first field kitchen open, so we can send some engineers to work in there. Scouts have reached the children's hideout. The cave is a hideout for some children who were evacuated from Windhome. There are no adult survivors here. We should talk to the kids and take them to our city. Okay. Little survivors. We talked to the children in the hideout. They said that one night their teachers and some hunters took them out from Windhome on a secret adventure. The teachers told them they were going to stay here for a while. When the food ran low, their guardians went back to get more and didn't come back. It seems the kids were evacuated in time before things in their city got really ugly. Yeah, we're going to escort those kids back to the city. We took care of the children. We formed the 35 into an orderly column and set off towards the city. They walked quietly and resolutely, like little adults, the youngest clutching their toys tightly. This is going to be a long journey. Please have enough warm beds ready to arrive. Okay, so let's make sure we have got that set up. So, how many beds do we have spare? We have 11. And we need 35. So, that means we need to get some houses down. You're a 24-hour steam hub. Excellent. Okay. So, 3 more. That should do. Okay, we're now out of wood. I haven't got the wall drill yet. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, we've got the field kitchens going. Okay. So wall drill is definitely going to be needed next. Okay, I've got... Okay, that sawmill is still working. Okay, so that is generating wood, but... Alright, okay, we'll definitely be going for this. Yeah. Okay. Definitely getting enough coal, which is good. Tech is on 90%. We can... Oh, hello, what we got over here? The fishing village. A hot spring keeps a tiny patch of sea from freezing here. The Americans use this opportunity to set up a fishing village. It's deserted now, and we can get steam cores out of that. So we can explore that. And we can... We get 2 steam cores, and we can either leave it intact, and we can set up an outpost, or we can dismantle it for wood. I don't know we'll do the outpost, but I kind of want to leave myself the opportunity for it. Then we've got an ice corridor. Head off to the research station. Okay. And then we can fast forward overnight. Hopefully we can get these Londoners down again. Okay, that's all those houses set up, which is good. Right, what do we got? Another theft. Captain, the Londoners are stealing again. They've taken 55 food rations from the stockpiles. People are angry that the Londoners are putting their crazy idea before the needs of the city. Agreed. Ask the Faith Keepers for help. They failed. Ooh. Our Faith Keepers did well. They got the goods back, but more importantly, they caught one of the thieves. Now we can put an end to the stealing. They're asking what we should do with the thief. Forced to sign the public penitence law. I don't think I want that. Banish them. I mean, our discontent is fine. I don't want to lose a person. I think we do this. Because that forces us to do a lore I don't want to do. This loses a body. And I think, yeah, we'll do this because we can cope with the discontent. Okay. Don't know how I'd call that failed, though. People abandon the Londoners, which is good. Okay. Let's keep going. Okay. Scouts have reached the research station. What have we got? Explore the research station. Inside the ransack station, we found Tesla's audio diary. A voice speaks. All the observed changes, like the sun's dimming, the volcanic ash, could not have caused such a cooling. But what if the huge quake of 1887 in Patagonia was an asteroid strike? There's some shouting, crashes, and then silence. Numerous tracks lead from the door towards the mountains, and we can find the cave hideout. So we'll take the resources. Let's head to this cave hideout then. Okay. So coal, we are still in the green. Curious if that's going to happen when we finish this. We're now in the red. Which means we're now using more coal than we're gaining, which is fine. So, we've got plenty of coal built up. So I'm going to do... Oh no, we've got the wall drill unlocked. So let's do the generator efficiency. Because that then is going to mean we're going to use less. We want... Not that thumb. I want the wall drill, which is 20 wood. Okay. Alright, so when this sawmill finishes, we're going to use that 20 wood to get a wall drill. These field kitchens are doing well. It says 20 a day, but we're doing really well on food. So let's have a quick look on that. It now says we are using more food than we're gaining. Okay. Yeah, we're not forced to do soup. Okay, we might need to get another cook hut then, because I think we're doing alright on gaining food. But we're going to need to start finding a way of rearranging our workforce so we're not having to use so many people in the places that we are. Because I need to either get more bodies or free up some bodies. Okay, so they've returned back. That's fine. Hang on. Okay. So there's nothing else over this way anymore. So you guys head off over in this direction. Okay. Now we can fast forward that up again. Still only just under. Right, what have we got? It warms the soul, sir. The people appreciate the field kitchen we've built for them. They've sent a delegation to thank you. We've already thanked our brothers in faith who run the kitchen, and we will keep them in our prayers in this frozen wasteland. And anything that keeps anyone warm is a lifesaver. I agree. Hope will rise. Look at that, and that discontent from the unpopular decisions already gone. Right, let's do a ceremonial service, and we'll have a sermon, and we'll have some evening prayers. Look at that, just rattled that hope right up. Okay. You guys have got to this cave hideout. Explore. A few tired men. We approach the cave and its inhabitants. They pull out rifles and take positions behind the wall, barring the entrance. They're in bad shape, weak from malnourishment and illness. Do you think they're Americans? Yes, I know a lot of you watching this are American, but I mean, hey, you guys use your guns a lot more than we do. So let's talk to them and try and get these 35 workers. Nothing like small talk. Seeing that we have no ill intentions, the Americans told us how they dealt justice to the inventor after expelling him from his city. We buried Tesla's battered body in the cave, and we were heading home with these poor wretches in tow. 35 people. Excellent. So that's another 35 bodies, which means we do need some more homes. So let's get... Actually, let's get the wall drill before I forget about that. Where have we got a good... It's only over here we've really got it. Okay. That's fine. I'm not worried about destroying the resource. We'll come there. And then down there. There we go. Generator efficiency. Still in the red. Okay. Yep. We've just used our first steam core. The steam cores are a necessary component in advanced technology. We cannot manufacture them, so let's hope scouts find them. Or, you know, we've got a city sending them back to us. Okay, so let's get the heater efficiency, because that's going to reduce the amount of coal that these heaters are burning. Because you guys are... Yeah. I mean, it says we don't have anywhere to store it, but... Ho-hum. We'll have to just keep seeing how we're getting on. Okay. Hungry and starving? That doesn't make sense. We've got plenty of food. Okay, we've burnt through all of our raw food, which is a slight concern. Because if we burnt through all of our raw food, yeah, look, you can see those rations tumbling. Okay. Do we have anything in adaptation we want to do? Yes, let's do engineer. No, let's do medic apprentices, because we could do engineer apprentices, but when we finish all the tech, there's no more advantage to that. So let's get the medic apprentices, because that will help heal people faster. We are going to want a steam hub out here. You only need to be during working hours. You're covered by that one, aren't you? Yeah, so you also can only be working hours. Look, that's helped our consumption already. Just turning those two back to working hours. That's great. Because that means we can keep everything going at full tilt on tier 4, and we're keeping everything nice and toasty. Yeah, you shouldn't be. You only need to be on when you're there. Why is this heater on? You're not doing a 24-hour shift. I daren't turn it off. I'll forget. Another theft. Right. Send the peacekeepers. Sorry, the faith keepers. Not peacekeepers. That sounds far too aggressive. One of our people died. You what? Faithkeeper murdered. One of our faith keepers is beaten to death while investigating the theft. Oh, that's not good. We caught one of the thieves, but he's not the murderer. What should we do with him? If he's not the murderer, I'm not going to do anything there. And we've got the discontent to deal with that. First death, yeah. We're going to need to... Yeah. We are going to need to open the cemetery. I'm annoyed at that. I'm really annoyed at that. I was really hoping we'd get all the way through without anyone being killed. But apparently not. Right, okay, let's fast forward through. People abandoned the Londoners. We're down to 16 Londoners, which is good. Okay, why are we down to 9 out of 10? Or were you always 9 out of 10? Okay, that's warmed up a little bit. So we should have plenty of toasty areas. Look at that. Right, okay. You only need to be on during work time. We can actually take all 10 of you off here and put all of you on there. Which means we can actually just temporarily turn this one off. Close that building. And then can we... steam... Oh, wall drill, steam wall drill. Which is what we've already got there. Okay, fine. So that's giving us 20 wood an hour. Excellent. Okay, right, more tech. So we've got the efficiency bits there. We can do the hub range and the hub efficiency, but we're okay at the moment. I think what we want to do is get the factory going, because then we can start building our own automatons. And if we get our own automatons, we can use those steam cores to free up various buildings. Okay. which will be good. I need to wait for this Book of Laws to come down so we can do a burial. Okay, Scout 4. Okay, let's pause that so we can send them back out. Yeah, head out to this frozen pond. However, now we have more workers. 28 homeless. I thought we... Oh, no, we didn't. We built the... Yeah, we built the drill instead, didn't we? Okay. 1, 2, 3. No. Let's do it from the other end. Bunkhouses. There we go. Right. You're in the heat zone. So 1, 2, 3. Can't quite get 4 there. You don't hit the other heat zone. Okay, that's fine. And then you need a road. And then you need a road as well. Okay. So hopefully that should sort out the homeless problem. Right, excellent. We've got the factory going, which is one I'm going to want to build. Let's put that... Let's put that there. Yeah, I know you're not adjacent to a street at the moment, but we will make you adjacent. Right, and then we want tech, and then we can make them streamlined automatons. Yeah, let's do that. Let's make them cheaper before we start building them. Okay. So let's hopefully start these homes going. I think we're also going to want a couple more. Oh, hang on. I can just upgrade those. Well, then stick another one there. Okay, so upgrading all of those to Hunter's Hangar should really help get even more food coming in. I don't understand why these people are hungry. Yeah, look, those rations have dropped horribly. Right, let's get 10 people on there. Negotiator. Okay, you can't see it because I've got the interface turned off, but I've just had the Negotiator achievement pop up. The end of thievery. Sir, the thief you let walk free has approached us with some of his friends. They told us who killed the guard and returned some of the stolen supplies. This tragedy has opened their eyes, they say. We were stupid. All this talk about choosing our own way. What has it gained? A man's dead, and we are done with the Londoners for good. I am glad to hear that. That seemed to work out well for me then. Still can't quite do that Book of Laws to put that man to rest yet. Right, I need engineers for that, which is fine because we've got a kitchen here. Yeah, we'll swap those out for men, and then we'll put 5 workers there. But you don't need to do anything just yet. Yeah, I've not given them any work. That's fine because I want to get the research done to make the automatons cheaper. Right, let's fast forward through the night. People abandon the Londoners. Even better. Look, we're down to 9 left. Okay. I kind of want to get a second field kitchen, but we don't, or a second cookhouse, but we don't need to do that until we're at a point where we cannot cook all the food we're making in a day. Right, well, you found the ice corridor. Following a wide corridor of the crushed ice that the American dreadnought, the USS Hephaestus, left in its wake. Okay. We marvel at the thick slabs of ice that have been crushed and swept aside by the American dreadnought Hephaestus. Soon we might be able to learn how it managed to accomplish such feats. We can see a huge silhouette in the distance. It might be the sister ship, the Prometheus. Okay, so there's nothing we can do. All we can do is explore to the icebound dreadnought. So keep going in that direction. See what we can find. Okay. Streamlined automaton research. Cool. Right. Ah, we got the Book of Laws. We needed the cemetery. We needed the tech. Alright, what does this do? Cost of automatons is further reduced. Let's make them even cheaper. Right, and then we need people. We need a cemetery. Let's pop it out here by the... yeah, we'll pop it out there by the wood. Okay, and off we go. Love... Oh, it's flicking up and down because we haven't got anywhere to store it. Lovely. Okay. We're into free time. Cemetery is established, so we've got hope. Hope is maxed and discontent is empty. Right. You've reached the Dreadnought. Most of the machinery aboard the USS Hephaestus has been dismantled and taken away. The massive steam hammer used to split the thickest ice lies broken on the ship's bow. So let's have a look. The Dreadnought is stripped of useful machinery, but its bulk contains enough steel to justify establishing an outpost here. On the bridge we found a log with Tesla's last orders. Transfer the supplies and the able-bodied survivors aboard the Hephaestus. Take the amputees only if you have the prostheses to make them useful. And now we can find a damaged snowcat. So we got a ton of resources. You're going to head off to the damaged snowcat. And then, yeah, we just keep going. Yeah, we're doing fine on the steam hubs. Yeah, that food's a little bit... Yeah, ooh. People abandon the Londoners. You've managed to the snowcat, so we can explore this. We found some supplies inside the wreck. Surely we'll find good use. An abandoned store mill and a stone ship. Head towards the stone ship. That seems interesting. Okay. This is worrying me. The food rations have dropped badly. Okay, so now we've got tons of stored food. Okay, and now we're converting all of that, which is good. Automaton redesign is done, which is good. Right, let's get the boosted scout sleds, and then we'll probably get the additional team as well. And I know that seems odd, but I'm slightly metaing because I know what's coming up. Right, we'll give people ceremonial funerals to reduce the loss of hope for anyone else that might die. I'm hoping we don't have anyone else die, but just, you know, erring on the side of caution. Okay, the stone ship, what have we got? A new landmark. Our search hasn't uncovered anything of value, but we may be able to reach some more promising locations. Oh. So there's bugger all there. Okay. Well, that seems useless. Okay, fine. Right, okay. Yeah, look, we're up to 15 steam cores. Right, although we finished our automaton stuff, so we can now build some automatons. Yeah, look, they cost 1 steam core, and in theory, we could have 15 of them if we wanted. Okay, we're doing pretty well. I'm kind of happy with how this is unfolding now. Okay, right, let's speed through that. Do you reckon we'll clear these last 5 Londoners tonight? That'd be nice if we do. There we go. We've got a new automaton. The Bronze Caledonian. Okay, which means I'm going to be able to free up these workers and put that automaton on. Which means I actually don't then need that steam hub anymore. That heater doesn't need to be off. They're working on another automaton. Right, okay. And we're into free time. Scouts have reached the abandoned sawmill. Indeed, it's a sawmill. It hasn't been used in a very long time. Everything's covered in ice. Shocking that. We can take some wood and we find some snow-covered supplies. Okay, keep heading out in that direction. Okay. Yeah, we didn't make all of that food, which is fine. 4 Londoners. Oh, so nearly dealt with them all. These food rations are dropping. Okay, you've reached the snow-covered supplies. There's a ton of raw food. Under the snow, we uncovered many crates full of supplies. There's no telling who might have left them. We will take that raw food. And then we've explored that little branch. So you may as well head to home. Yeah, because these ones will be able to hit that next one up sooner. Right. I do think I'm going to get another cookhouse. Where do I want to put said cookhouse? Yeah, let's put it here. Yeah, because you're a working hours one. Yeah, so we'll make a cookhouse there. Because... oh, scouts have reached that frozen pond. What do we have here? Just a new landmark. Nothing of value. Okay. Head to that wrecked vehicle. Yeah, because I want to get... I want to clear all this food. I want to make sure we cook that last 97. And these guys are out doing... fetching even more. Yeah. I want to build a stockpile there. Oh. Reason prevails in the end. If they'd left, they would have died, but we all stay together. We are together again. We are united again. Ah, so I think we've managed to convince the last of the Londoners to stay. We are united. The last of the Londoners have finally seen the folly of their plan. Nobody wants to leave the city anymore. We've won a hard-fought victory over fear and despair. The tragedy of Winterhome crushed our hope but not our spirit. We now stand united once again, stronger than ever in the face of an uncertain future. Excellent. So we are keeping everyone, and we've got us all together in one spot. Which is great news, and I'm going to... just turn that on. Yeah, so I'm going to wrap it up there. So, as usual, thank you very much for joining me. Likes, comments, subscriptions, they help the channel grow, they help get this out in front of other people, and they let me know that you're enjoying this series, which I'm going to level with you. It surprised me how well this is doing, so thank you very much to those of you that are supporting it. But other than that, I do hope, as usual, you've enjoyed it and you're having a nice day, and I will catch you all next time.